So my name is Jason Teji. We're here with MINGO. We're an event ticketing app in the Web3 space. We've been in the Hedera space for a while now building. I mean, we originally started building back in like 2016 to 2018. We started off kind of as a wallet and a chat app. But now with the advent of NFT technology and some of the stuff that we're doing, we've now kind of focused our efforts mainly onto the event ticketing space. We've been building for so long and now we wanted to get more integrated into the community itself. And, it's great to see so many different projects out here. Obviously some of the guys over at Kabila and stuff like that, what they're doing is really, really cool. I think we're now at that stage. I think up until this point, it was always kind of like, what can we build? And like, what kind of cool tech can we create? Whereas now it's like, how can we actually apply these to real world use cases? And I think that's what we're starting to see now is actually how this, translates into a real world application and actual true adoption. So MINGO it's a Web3 ticketing app. Like that is ultimately the main game. Now, we've done a lot of development. We've kind of built out a lot of infrastructure. As I said, we kind of started originally with a wallet and a chat app and kind of moved into the NFT space like, everyone did, in 2020.
Sure.
And then off the back of it, we were like, look, we've learned a lot. We've built a lot. What kind of verticals can we apply this to now that's like genuinely going to have real impact and kind of go for mainstream adoption? Like that was always kind of the plan as well. Even with the chat app, it was like, how can we, bring Web3 to the masses and actually, have a genuine use case that people like want to use rather than just like, just pushing people onto blockchain for no reason. So, with MINGO now, the event ticketing side of things works really, really well. Like there's been so much issues with like fraud and the DOJ investigation of the Ticketmaster and price gouging and all this kind of stuff. And ticketing really, really just works for a true use case that can actually drive mainstream adoption. So that's why we've been focused on that. And then again, like what we're doing in the cells with the Web3 ticketing, again, that's pretty mainstream as far as I can see. Like, one event, you might have 100,000 people going. They've never necessarily had anything to do in the Web3 space. Now they're downloading wallets, they're getting tickets, and they don't even necessarily know that they're interacting on the Hedera chain. They're just being told and directed to go buy their tickets there, and then that's following through. Do you know what? Again, it's the SDKs and it's like the development, the documentation, and just kind of making it easier in that sense. I think obviously there's always going to be room for growth in terms of just actually marketing the chain itself. But I think again, what we've seen even in the space with like what's happening in America and a lot of focus shifting onto US-based projects, I think Hedera is kind of primed there. Like obviously, there's some other ones that have been getting a bunch of attention recently, but I mean, I think Hedera with their consensus mechanism and I suppose the focus that they have over say something like, XRP that's going specifically for finance, whereas, Hedera is going for real world asset tokenization. I think that narrative just fits really, really well. And I think that, we should see a lot more attention on the chain. That's why we're actually here as well, I suppose, at the end of the day. I mean, we have been involved with Hedera in some regards for so long, and we actually just haven't had that level of community. And that's like what we're trying to do. And I have to say, like over the last couple of weeks, particularly, like we've been on like Genfinity podcast, we've been on like Kabila Spaces, and like everyone's been like really, really friendly. Everyone's been like really, really inclusive. Like again, there's definitely room for the Hedera ecosystem to grow. But then what we're seeing here and when you're seeing everything around, like it's actually pretty impressive. And I think that everything is definitely moving in the right direction.